Welcome to another, actually like a behind the scenes special episode of Hotel Parlor, man. We're going to be doing, this is special, we're going to be doing a live therapy session with Maya and Megan. This is tough because, you know, I've been called cagey, whatever that means. So this is going to be tough for me, trying to be vulnerable in this situation. But we're here, we got some time. We had another guest. That nigga said, I'm still in the house. I said, well, I guess we're going to have to figure it out. So we're going to do a live therapy session here on Hotel Parlor. And I ain't going to lie, I'm nervous.
You're nervous.
I'm nervous.
No reason to be nervous.
This is my first.
You're good.
That's what you say to all the clients.
Because it's true.
Okay. Is it a safe place?
It's a safe space.
All right, let's start. Conduct this session.
All right. Well, hi, good afternoon. My name is Maya. Can you confirm your first and last name and date of birth, please?
My name is Rollo Boykins, and my date of birth is April 27th, 1987. I'm a Taurus with a Scorpio moon.
Okay.
What's your sign?
We're here to talk about you. We're going to keep it on you for now, okay?
I'm flirty.
Okay.
Have you ever dated one of your clients?
I have not. Okay, so what brings you here to see me today?
I've been stressed out. Just not as fulfilled in my career or, you know, what I was passionate in, because, you know, I do the 9 to 5 and also do comedy. I'm a stand-up comedian and content creator, so I just the thrill of it hasn't been there. It hasn't been there.
How long have you been feeling this way?
For years, probably since going all the way back to let's say 2017.
Did anything happen around that time that caused a shift in your mindset?
No, nothing happened particularly. I did move to New York to kind of really get to it.
Okay. Well, that's a huge life transition.
Yeah.
What prompted you to move to New York?
And I had outgrown DC. You know, I was such a big fish in a small pond. I had to move to be with the rest of the sharks.
Okay. Well, that could be exciting, but
I'm a great black shark.
All right.
I'm a great white. I'm a great black shark.
Yes. Just swimming amongst the
other great black sharks.
Here in New York.
Yep.
Okay. Well, going from being the big fish to the great black shark amongst other sharks can be a bit intimidating, because you go from like, hey, everyone knows me, they come into my shows, like I've already established who I am in this space, and now you're in a whole new space in a different city trying to establish yourself amongst people who may be ranked just as high, maybe even higher than you in that scene, because you're new. So what was it like for you to transition and navigate that new space amongst new faces?
I was never intimidated, because I do get busy on stage. I get busy on stage, so I'm never intimidated amongst my peers. But what was eye-opening was the corporate element in comedy. It's just like being in a white office space. Like, all the management is white. The middle management is white.
Okay.
And the same way, you know, you kind of, you know, move around in those corporate arenas is the same way you kind of have to move around in that same arena on the entertainment comedy, you know, aspect, by doing like the corporate happy hours and, you know, smiling in people's faces and all of that shit.
Okay. So it sounds like you felt like you were performing outside of the stage.
Yeah, or being asked to, and I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like that. I'm getting emotional. Sorry.
Do you want to step away? You need some
No, I'm all right. I just had to
tissue?
I just had to get
some water?
We're getting somewhere.
Oh, we're getting somewhere?
We're getting somewhere.
Okay. Well, that's good. Now, feeling like you're being asked to do something that you don't want to do but might be necessary to do in order for you to progress. How did that make you feel?
It made me feel good. didn't make me feel good. I was hoping that, because I'm choosing something that's outside the box. I was hoping that it was a more of a meritocracy, and that my work would be able to just speak for itself. Yeah.
And that's unfortunate that it's not set up in that way.
It's not.
And then who would you lean on? Like, what did your support system look like for you during these times?
I didn't have one. Can I hug you?
No.
I guess I still don't have any support. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't really have a support system. This is, something I kind of just dealt with on my own.
On your own.
Yeah.
So you're in a new city. You're navigating this new space. You came here. It sounds like you came here to do something that you love. Yeah. And then you're faced with the reality of, oh, my talent does not speak for itself. I have to, in some way, shape, or form, sell myself to people that I am not culturally in the same space as, and feel the need to perform in a sense and want to be accepted by them, because ultimately their acceptance may lead to more opportunity.
Hit the nail on the head.
Okay.
Hit the nail on the head.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. It feels like a lot.
It does feel like a lot. It feels heavy, and to be internalizing all of that, to not have anyone to talk to, is unfortunate. So, do you feel like that played a role in the loss of some of the passion you had for this field?
It played a huge role.
Okay. So how do you explore, or how do you find passion in other things? Like, how are you decompressing? Say you have a meeting, you come home, you're feeling drained. How are you pouring back into yourself?
Cocaine. I'm joking. I don't do cocaine. I go to the gym to kind of unwind. I've kind of diversified my comedic portfolio, so I've been getting into streaming, comedic streaming, content creation. Of course, I'm a film critic as well, so I've kind of just been expanding on those sides of my comedic business.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. So how has that been making you feel? And how is it going for you?
It's been making me feel better, more productive. So it's going well. I'm just, really trying to get my ducks in a row business-wise to make those endeavors as fruitful as possible.
Okay. All right. So now you're exploring these new avenues, but do you still feel like there is a lack of fulfillment, or do you feel like that has these new avenues, you have a passion for them in the way that you had a passion for your stand-up comedy prior to moving to New York?
Yes, I definitely have a passion for them. I'm launching my new show, See Me in the Madden. So I know we're all grown, but if you guys do play the Madden, you can see me. I can whoop your ass. So I'm launching that new show, See Me in the Madden, streaming on Twitch. See it on Twitch. You can see it on YouTube. Okay. Yes, I'm excited about that. And of course, I still do my film reviews. That's also.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm fulfilled. And then I don't want to, performing is still fun when it's fun. I just did a show in D.C. Shout out Paris Sachet. We co-headlined the D.C. Improv. Phenomenal show. Phenomenal show. The crowd was great. The jokes were great. Just good vibes. Had me a black bean burger. Yummers.
Good for you. So it sounds like when you have more autonomy on the back end, it's a more enjoyable experience.
It's very enjoyable. Comedy could be fruitful. Mm-hmm. You could do one weekend and clear 10 bands. Mm-hmm. You just got to get the train going. You got to chugga. Got to get the train going, so you can just pop in and do your thing. And that's the hard part, because there's, so much content on it's so saturated. Everybody's doing everything, and there's so much of it.
Yeah, but nobody's you.
Nobody, you damn right.
Right.
You damn right.
So leaning
Say it
into
again.
that. Nobody is you. Right. So leaning into that fact, and leaning into no matter how saturated industry may be, you are special in your own way. People are attracted to you. They are drawn to you because you are you, and that is it. So now that you have the knowledge base of what goes on the back end, it may be easier in DC, but has there been any exploration for how you can cultivate that here in New York?
I mean, there's a lot of, I went to HBCU, so I have a bit of a village. It's a smaller village in New York, but I got some people, but everybody's so busy now. So I get it, man. People are raising their kids, they working. So to come to a random comedy show, even if it's going to be funny, it's just like, people are busy. So it's tougher. It's tougher. And back in D.C., I got my village. And yeah, I got fans out there. So shout out to the supporters who come out to the shows. I want to thank you for supporting me throughout the years. And you come to the shows and you give me a hug. And I just thank you all, man, because you guys keep me lifted. You keep me lifted. And it means so much to me. So I just wanted to take the time out of this session to thank you all. I'm sorry. I know this is kind of impromptu, but I gotta show love to the people. They lift me up. It feels good.
Well, so I'm happy that you feel good. I'm happy that you do have a village because community is important. So what have you explored to build community
here? Ooh, look at you getting back to the question. You good. I mean, that I gotta work at that because I don't go out much. I'm a bit of a recluse. I don't, people are doing stuff. But, it's just, I don't have time, man. I get up super early to work. So sometimes I just don't have time to, go to parties and go to places where you're kind of, in community and networking and stuff. Yeah. And a lot of my friends got kids. They raising their family. They not even outside like that. So, shit. So I got to go over their house and be with their kids and shit, I guess. And that's kind of weird. Like, what this nigga doing here? I'm sorry. Can I curse in your sessions? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can speak freely.
Okay, I don't know the rules.
There aren't many rules, just no hugs.
Okay, so what you like doing on your free time?
And also, we're going to keep the focus on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't think it's better if we get to know each other?
It's the first session.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
It's different. I watched a movie and the therapist was talking about who she was dating. That's not good.
No, we don't typically do that.
Okay, fair enough. She wasn't professional. I guess that's why it was a movie.
Yeah. So, building community. Yes, you can reach out to the friends that you've already established, but also building relationships with new people, going to spaces where you'll most likely meet people who have the same interests and would most likely support you. They're interested in comedy, et cetera, et cetera. So when you have these shows in New York, what do you do to establish some type of continuity with the people who have seen you at a New York show?
Man, that's tough. It'd be hard. Because sometimes it'd be like, it's shorties that might want to date, but I can't date shorty just because they come to my show.
Right.
So I'll just be like, thank you. And then they stop coming. I can't fuck them, man. I can't fuck them all. What am I supposed to do? Fuck every shorty that come to my show so she come back to another show? That's not even practical. I don't got that much dick to give. I'm sorry.
Let it out. You sure you don't want to take a break? Get some
No, man.
Okay.
We having therapy.
Okay.
I can't fuck them, man.
Okay. So do you believe that a large percentage of your female fan base come to your shows because they are actually interested in you?
No, not a large percentage.
Okay.
Not a large percentage.
Okay. So the large percentage that aren't actually interested in you but enjoy your comedy, how are you keeping them engaged?
I do my content. What do you suggest?
You can do meet and greets.
I kind of do after the shows already though. I be cooling. I be like, hey, thanks for coming.
Okay. Well, you can set up a more formal meet and
That
greet.
sounds like a date.
Not individual meet and greets, but a more formal group.
A group date? An orgy date? That sounds like an orgy date. We drinking too? They sitting on my lap? What else is going on?
They're not sitting on your lap. There doesn't have to be alcohol involved, but you're establishing some sort of bonds with them so that they feel like, oh, my attendance matters.
I let a big girl sit on my lap one time and my crotch was hot when she got up. It was sweating.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. So.
Put that ham on me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But so I should do meet and greets?
That's an avenue that you can explore.
Okay.
All right. And also your free time, you said you're more of a recluse. You can spend some of your free time. You don't work 7 days a week, right? So when you have some free time, let's say on a Saturday or a Sunday, maybe you can go support one of your friends, and at the same time,
I'll be with my shorty on Saturdays and Sundays.
You could bring her with you.
Oh, she would like that. You right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But getting your name out there, getting yourself out there, it helps build community. Showing that you're supporting the people in your field will hopefully prompt them to support you and just help you grow in that space, which will ultimately not only lead to a growth with your stand-up, but also with your other avenues that you're exploring right now via social media. And what's the name of the show that you just...
What you mean, what show?
Something
See Me in the Madden?
Yes.
See Me in the
There
Madden.
you go.
I'm gonna whoop your ass.
All right. Violence.
Cause listen, like that's what, as a kid, I used to game.
Okay.
I used to be a gamer, cause my parents ain't want the streets to take my life.
Okay.
So I used to have, and Madden, and I don't do all, as a kid I did all games. I did sports games, I did action games, RPG games, fighting games, but as an adult, you know, I just do sport games mainly.
Okay.
And maybe some fighting games. Because, you know, when I went to, shout out Howard University, I went to HU. I got the insignia. I went to HU. I just kind of stopped because, you know, we was doing other things.
Okay.
We was trying to have some sex. So it's like you ain't had time for games. You had to choose.
Okay.
So.
All right. So now you have some strategies that you can incorporate that can help bring the passion back. Yeah. To the comedy where it's lacking. You're already exploring new avenues. Yeah. What else is going on in your life?
My parents getting old. That's depressing.
It can be.
They getting old. I went to go see my mama, and she said, oh, you know, I gotta go to the doctor on Wednesday. I said, for what? She said, get an epidural. I said, Mama, you pregnant? But it just turned out that epidural can treat arthritis. Yes. She said she got spine arthritis. And then I almost cried. My mama's spine old. Okay. It's sad.
So what about them getting old? Is it the mortality?
It's their mortality. Their mortality is in my face.
Okay. So what brings you comfort? How often do you go see them? Do you feel good when you go see them? Like, walk me through that.
It's bittersweet because it's always good to see your parents. And my dad nicer now. He ain't got no more testosterone now because he old. So it's good to see Dad, and I be hugging him. And I play punch him in his stomach because he got a big stomach. I be play punching him in it like this. You punching him like it's a punching bag. But then it's like, oh, y'all so old now, man. I wish they was vampires. Yeah. So they just be young, and I just go see him at night. I just won't see him in the day, because the sun would burn them. Right. But they human, so they old.
Yeah, it's a circle of life.
Yeah.
It's a circle of life, but spending as much quality time as you can with them, keeping communication open with them.
I do. I try to.
Those are some tools that can help you. Now, what was your childhood like? Like, Tell me more about the dynamics within your household, between your parents and...
I'm the baby of the family.
Okay.
I might have been an accident. And I got 2 older brothers.
Okay.
10 years older and 7 years older.
Okay.
My oldest brother is Gemini.
Okay.
My middle brother is a Pisces.
Okay.
So it's a twin monster and a fish. And I'm a Taurus.
Yes.
And my parents for Christmas, they used to get us all the same thing, which is kind of stupid because it's the age difference. So I remember one year we all got X-Men action figures. And I'm like, I'm 8 with an X-Men action figure and my brother 18 with an X-Men. In hindsight, it's like, this nigga 18. Why y'all get this nigga a toy? I should have got all the toys. Get them niggas something else. I'm like, can I play with your Archangel? He got an Archangel. I got a Wolverine. My oldest brother got an Archangel. What my middle brother get? I think he got like a Colossus. I'm like, nigga, y'all should just give me our toys. They was like, nah. Just to be like, no. I'm like, y'all niggas is old.
That's what you were saying when you was 8 years old?
Yeah.
Okay.
We grew up in a baby ghetto.
A baby ghetto.
Yeah, it's a baby ghetto.
Okay. But tell me more about your parents. Like, how did your parents show each other love? What did that look like?
Oh, we getting personal.
Oh.
They was.
You could wait till next session. We don't have to.
No, I mean I didn't have one of them homes where parents was kissing each other on the mouth and on all that. So they just was living.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was stoic.
Okay.
My dad was stoic, and he worked 2 jobs. He was mad. I worked 1 job, and I'd be mad sometimes.
Okay, that's understandable.
He was mad, and yeah, we was in the house.
What does mad mean? What did that look like?
I'm yelling all the time. My dad was a yeller.
Okay.
That's why I don't be yelling.
And how did that?
I don't yell at my women.
Oh, you have women?
Yeah, when I wanna be quiet, I'll be like, can you shut up? I'm so joking. I'm joking. What you do? You was dating a dude and he ain't yell, but he like, yo, can you shut up? But like real calm.
I probably wouldn't be with a dude that spoke to me that way.
What if he say, can you be quiet? What if he just said be quiet?
I would need more context.
Okay, what would he be like? Why you talk so much?
Oh, I wouldn't be with a man.
You strict.
I have standards.
Yeah, me too.
And I love myself.
Fair enough. I could tell. You know, like you be loving on yourself.
So, how did your dad's yelling and anger affect your mom?
I mean, ain't nobody like it. My mom was real docile, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I know she ain't like it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then, since they were stoic, your dad is working a lot, so he's stressed out. He has the financial burden of caring for a family. Your mom is docile.
Yeah, that's my mama.
Which is interesting, but we'll get into that later.
Mm-hmm.
So, what did love feel like from them to you?
They used to, my dad used to come home from work at like 11, and he had 3 wings and french fries with mambo sauce. And even though it was killing me and giving me early diabetes, that's how he was showing love.
Okay.
Because I used to put the salt and pepper on there, and I would eat it, and then it'd sit on my chest all night.
Okay.
And then I wake up with heartburn, but I go to school.
Okay. So your father showed you love by giving you food that you enjoyed. Not nutritional.
It wasn't nutritional, but the mambo sauce was, and that's when mambo sauce was mambo sauce. You don't want it too much on the fries because it make the fries soggy. You run it on the wings and on the side, and then you just dip the fries so they stay crunchy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
you get diabetes.
Okay. So your father didn't express love verbally, but he would show you love by...
I mean, when we got good grades, not to cut you off, when we got good grades, he'd be like, good job.
Okay.
If you get bad grades, he'd be like, you stupid.
Ooh.
My dad used to say stupid idiot. I'm like, they both mean the same thing, but you double it up. to get the point across. It hurt me real bad. I'm laughing, but it hurt me real bad.
Do you want to talk about humor as a defense mechanism?
I mean, you the therapist.
But you have to be comfortable.
Who conducting the session, me or you?
We're both.
Oh.
Right? This is collaborative.
You good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we could try. Let's try it.
So, oftentimes when I ask you something that might lead to some vulnerability, you lean on your comedic nature. Can you tell me more about that?
I mean, I've always been funny.
Okay.
This is something I came out the pussy joking.
Did you?
Yep, I came out and I said, ugh, because I had all that shit on me.
Oh.
I had all that pussy sauce. I was like, ugh. Oh. Somebody wipe my face. I came out the pussy. I said, man, wipe my face. You got all this shit in my mouth.
That's what you did.
All that pussy sauce is in my mouth. They were like, you can talk? I said, y'all gonna wipe my mouth or not? Oh, damn, that was good. That was good. Nah, I just be joking. I've always been like that. That's how you know I like you. You know, I'm comfortable with you when I be joking and being silly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, people don't like I'm quiet.
How does that impact your interpersonal relationships?
Like, what that mean with who?
Past romantic relationships.
Oh, it's always fun. They love it until they don't. Usually they love it. It depends on how the relationship going. If the relationship going well, they love it. If it ain't, they be like, you always joking, you son of a bitch. But I ain't really had bad relationships. Except for like in school. That one. But after that, I was chilling mainly.
Okay.
Yeah, so it don't really be a problem. I could be serious.
Okay. All right.
When it's time to be serious.
All right. Tell me about some of your goals. Like, what would you want to get out of this space from therapy?
Man, I want to heal.
What does healing mean to you? What does that look like for you?
Healing means being happy again.
Okay.
Sometimes I just be like, man, when I be like, I'm still fighting for my life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still fighting for my damn life.
What does that mean?
It mean I need 100K. I'm sorry, I'm screaming.
Yep.
That's just passion. I'm not yelling. I'm sorry,
No,
I can't touch you.
We'll let that slide.
What else you want to let slide?
We're going to keep it appropriate.
What else you want to let slide? I'm sorry. Oh, my gosh. You bring it out of me. Okay. Yeah, I want to heal, man. I want to be my best self for my partner.
Okay.
I want to be my best self for my partner because she's a good girl.
What about for yourself?
She a Christian.
Okay.
For me, I want to be good for me too. I want to be more pleasant. I got a friend in LA.
Mm-hmm.
He on his holistic thing, man, and he just healed. He healed. You know, he got a family out there. I mean, I wanted to go out to see him in LA. You know, I was with him and his wife, and he got a pit bull. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, I'm almost want to call that nigga. I was like, man. And they was just cooling, and I think they had a garden. I might be making that up. But they was eating healthy.
Okay.
He was like, man, he run like wellness retreats. Like, that's what he do. And I just think, like, everything he doing is so dope. Yeah, so I just want to reach a space with that. I want to reach there, like, mentally. Because sometimes I just be middling. I don't be high. Like, I remember, like, how happy I used to get as a kid for dumb shit. Like, remember when it be the new school year and your dumb ass be excited to see the same niggas you saw last year? You be excited. Yeah. Like, oh, we about to go to school.
Absolutely.
I miss that. I don't be getting excited for nothing.
I mean, the routine is different. The level of responsibility is different. Like, back when we were going to school, it was, I got a new outfit. I'm going to hang out with my friends. I get to play.
I miss that.
Yeah, we all do. Now it's, I got work. I got bills. I have responsibility.
Look at that. There's just weights on your back.
The weight is on your back, and it's also on you to find your sense of peace. right? So it's not laid on a platter for you anymore.
It ain't. It sure ain't.
So leaning into and defining what brings you peace, what brings you a sense of happiness, and also giving yourself grace, because a lot of us are in survival mode, you know? Like we don't have time to go frolic in a park because we have to be at work. We have to pay our bills, et cetera, et cetera. So finding the balance of pouring into yourself, but also giving yourself grace when you don't necessarily have the time or the resources to do so. So, what brings you some sense of peace? Have you already defined that?
Like peace. When I'm with my shorty, I feel peaceful.
Okay. What else?
I'll be at the gym, that'd be peaceful. Be lifting them weights.
Okay.
When I listen to Sosa.
When you listen to Sosa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Almighty So too.
Okay.
Still got it on repeat.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, great trees. Believe.
How often do you listen to Sosa?
I listen to Sosa almost every day.
Okay, is that how you start your day?
Nah, I don't start my day like that. I start my day with some sea moss. What else I be drinking? Some spirulina. That shit stink a little bit though. And some tea. And some water and like a jaw and a run. That's how I start my day.
Okay. And how do you speak to yourself? Like, do you incorporate any affirmations to set the tone for the day?
I don't be doing the affirmations. I don't be affirming. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, I don't be affirming.
Okay.
Should I affirm?
I think it could be helpful.
What should I say? What you tell yourself?
What do I tell myself? Today is gonna be a good day. Well, I believe in God, so I pray.
I pray too.
Okay.
You look like such a Christian when you said that.
What is a
you
Christian?
Said, I believe in God, so I pray. It was beautiful.
Okay, thank you. So, having my affirmations, today is going to be a good day for me. Today is going to work out in the best way it should for me. I feel confident in myself and my ability to navigate today. Those are some affirmations. You could, like, I'm a badass bitch and I'm going to get this shit done today. Like, whatever works for you. But setting the tone, because sometimes we allow our circumstances and situations that we are faced with set the tone for us, and that's just giving away power. So,
that's Kanye. That's power.
That is Kanye.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I do that when somebody say a word and it's a song. I just start singing a song. I think it's funny. Remember that song?
Hey. I like that song.
Oh.
That'd be a nice break.
I'm gonna turn my back on that nigga, wouldn't it be?
If like you really just played that.
Yeah.
Know how this works, but if you played it at that time. Yeah.
I mean, Pluto the engineer. We gonna see if he hook it up. Hey. Well, I don't want to get no flags though. You know they be copywriting because this going on YouTube.
Oh, you can't even.
This my long form content. Follow me on YouTube, Pluto. I know he listening. Hell yeah, I'm trying to get my that's my guy. Shout out to Pluto. Pluto went to Howard, man. Ain't that cool?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I love to see people I went to school with, man, just doing it, just out here living, man.
Absolutely.
That shit make me feel good, man.
Absolutely, as it should.
Time be flying.
It does.
I know in Pluto it seemed like maybe 15 years. It don't even seem like it, but that's how time moving these days.
Especially the older we get, it moves faster.
That shit crazy.
But let's circle back to the affirmations, right?
Pluto know. She ain't even hear what you did because she don't want to put her headphones on, Pluto. He been talking to us. I'm sorry, this is your session. Well, you got a fixation. I see you playing with the chords. You got a finger fixation.
No.
My middle brother had one when he was a kid. He used to play with his shirt. He used to always do this with his shirt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Now, so circle back to the affirmations. Is that something that you think you'd be able to incorporate?
Yeah, I'm gonna play Future. I'm that nigga. I'm gonna listen to that every morning.
Okay.
And I'm gonna dance.
Okay. Can you tell me at least one affirmation now?
Yes, you are funny, smart, and you're gonna get money.
Okay. I like that. Simple, to the point, and true.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so we're gonna start off with affirmations. We're gonna give ourselves grace. We are going to explore different avenues where you can build community, which will help with your goal of having more financial gain when it comes to the comedic space and all the avenues that you're exploring. What else can we do?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Did you buy your shirt like that or did you cut it?
I cut it.
That's good.
Thank you.
That's good. You changed the whole vibe.
Thank you.
How you keep it from falling all the way down off your shoulders, though?
It's not a very stretchy shirt.
Look at that. Look at that. You a fashionista.
I'm a therapist.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, what else can I do? What else can I do?
Repeat back to me what I said so far.
You said affirmations. We're going to start with the affirmations. Then you said, what else can you do?
I said more than that.
Did you?
I did.
What else you say?
I said we could.
I got ADHD.
Thank you.
I got ADHD. I got ADHD.
Oh, you do?
Can you give me medicine?
Who diagnosed you?
Y'all got Adderall.
Who diagnosed
I diagnosed myself.
Ooh.
But what other 4 things did you say? Because I do got ADHD.
You do?
Can't you tell? You a therapist, NP, nurse practitioner.
It seems more so like you have anxiety.
That too. I'm anxious.
You anxious?
Yeah, because I need some juice right now. I'm thirsty.
You thirsty?
I want some juice. Apple.
Do you want to take a break and go get some juice? Actually, we're about to be out of time.
Yeah, we about to wrap up. Come
We're
on
about to
now.
be out
I'm
of
paying
time.
for this money. You think I know you're going to charge me.
I should. But it's a
No,
mock.
but you said what other things I could do besides, did you mean more affirmations?
No, I said you can incorporate affirmations. You're going to explore different avenues, right, to build community. So
You meant that? What you meant by all the things we discussed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The affirmations in the communities, in community building. I don't know if you said anything outside of that.
We could just keep it there.
Pluto said 4 things. He don't know the other 2 though.
I don't hear nothing.
I know you don't hear nothing. You ain't got the headphones on. Okay.
All right, so it was very nice meeting you.
Likewise.
Do you have any questions for me?
Can I get the number? I mean, damn, this is where we was at the beginning. Can I get the number?
You could get the number.
I'll get another therapist.
You'll get it.
if that's the issue, I'll get another therapist. I want the number.
You want the number? I can give you some referrals and we could follow up.
All right, I'll take that.
All right.
I'll take that.
Very nice meeting you.
It's nice meeting you as well. And where can they find you if someone else wants to book a session with Maya and Megan?
You can find me at a Safe Space PLLC.com. You can find me on Headway, and you can find me on Instagram at a safespace.pllc.
And you can find me in St. Louis, where they gonna play it rain on. Hey, man!
We don't say that in BK. We don't.
Come on, you see how you try to do when you try to infiltrate? It ain't even sound cool, man. Hey, shout out to the St. Lunatics. Because people only show the people love that's popular.
That's not true.
Shout out to St. Lunatics, man.
That's not true. Name three members.
Nelly, Murphy Lee.
Without Nelly, name 3 members of the St. Lunatics.
Murphy Lee, Ali, and City Spud. Nah, look at you. Look at you. She ain't see that coming. You can find me in St. Louis. Hey, man, this has been another episode of Hotep Holla. That's how a therapy session, so I could tell she ain't get as deep as she could have got, and I thank you for that. Because you seen I was a bit cagey.
You like,
you saw I was a bit cagey.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you for that. Mm-hmm. But y'all can talk to Maya and Megan on your own time with your own insurance. This has been Hotep Holla. I've been Rollo. We're going to see you next time.